doki literature club.
Going to turn down our volume so I don't deafen you. Turn down the volume so. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, Charizard. Welcome to the stream. We've lost 2 subscribers. Let's go Gamer Silver with the new profile picture. But they have lost 2 subscribers. This is a sad day, but it is an okay day. I'm okay. I got a shiny Kricketot today. That's pretty cool. Another day passes, and it's time to go to the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here in the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Sayori. Hey, random.
Yo, Sayori.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I love it.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. Clearly now, the rain is coming. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of, I'm kinda hungry. Oh.
Speaking of, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Thanks for stopping by, Selby. I do appreciate it nonetheless, my dude. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. That's not something you do normally. Two small coins fall. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Don't skip school for my streams, man. That's not a good idea.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You already said it in like giggles. Huh? I don't know if she's listening. Her face is her book as always.
Ah. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Random to let me borrow some money.
Okay.
But don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Hey Kai. Besides, you should only buy what you can afford. Oh god, I feel like I'm stuck in school again. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling the mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Wait, no. That's Natsuki's voice. I just realized that.
I hope it doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you.
There we go.
That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. It's something bad, and I'd accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Bad! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Game? Are you hinting that things are gonna get hella messed up? 'Cause I'm all for it.
Don't let her fool you.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But...
Is Natsuki here before I read this out loud?
You wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I assume someone just hit her. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
How's everyone in stream, by the way?
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie and then devours its soul. Jeez, just eat the cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good.
It bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just for one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of it for one cookie.
Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Wrong voice.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah?
Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Guys, social distancing, come on.
Oh, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Well, now she owns both the cookies. Scream. No. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori...
Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Oh, okay. Can you shut the door so you don't hear me doing weird voices? I have been gifted cat. Oh, hi, Raziel.
You want to make up yours?
Oh. Guys, follow Raziel on Instagram. I can't be asked to go get the link, but go follow her on Instagram. You may go now. I have been catted unexpectedly.
Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me. How did I know that was coming?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Speak of the devil, and they shall appear.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
I don't know the song. As soon as I saw Doki Doki, that's 10 seconds.
It's catchy, man. Also, Sleepy, welcome to the stream. I do believe you are new here. If I am wrong, then someone yell at me. But my name is Random. I do different content, as you can quite clearly tell. My channel's hit a low point. Welcome to the low point.
If you want good content, it's down the hall to the left. And to the right, there are cookies and cake. I'm not allowed anything, though, because I don't make good content.
Such a good...
I'm so good at convincing people.
I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club.
No, wait.
Dang. Al's been plugging me. Oh, I need to get revenge.
Plugging me is illegal.
Monika chose the club of...
Nope. Wrong.
Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
We're just gonna sit in silence. Cool.
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Listen. I did nothing wrong. What held you up anyways?
Well... My last period today was in study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
You plugged me. This is like the highest sin on this channel is plugging me. Punishable by death. No, I'm kidding. Welcome. I'm feeling extra weird today. And it may be because I'm playing this game. We don't know.
To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Oh, you must not have heard it while I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played a musical as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
Yeah, same though. And drums. And I have to technically, unless he is holding you hostage, you have a say. You know what? Maybe I'm just too nice to my mods. Guys, get back to work. Come on. Hold on. I'm looking for a thing. There's no time to be doing absolutely whatever the hell you feel like. Y'all are fired if you do this. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure all my mods left. F's.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
I sold my soul to him, so yeah. Well, I mean, half of my mods sold their soul to me, but you know, they still a say.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Random.
The reason my name is Test is because I didn't realize I couldn't reset the name. And I named myself Test when I first booted up the game to make sure it worked. And I can't be asked to reinstall it. Monica smiles sweetly. Yes. We can go with that. Ah! I didn't mean to pressure you. Or anything like that. Very smart. Indeed. Should have just named myself Random. Story shift! Welcome to the stream.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
I know we're talking about piano. At least I hope we're talking about piano. No free will, only Surf Master Al. I need to ask Al if I can. Should I just start bullying my mods more? Murpith. Hashtag, guys, I need to make a shirt that says hashtag Murpith. But as I was saying, I know we're talking about piano, but saying
I have been practicing a whole lot recently.
to the only dude here,
Kinda creepy. And I'd really love the chance to share when I'm ready.
I see. I made another thumbnail for you, boy. Wait, did you just send it to me? Hold on. This is very important stuff, guys. GTG. Rip. See ya, Chara. Drop by again later if you can. Checking Discord now. Alice believes me every day, so you do the same, LMAO. But I like my viewers. Wait. Let's not say anything that could backfire on us. Mr. Mega Charizard, I do not see a thumbnail. I just see a glorious dancing rainbow Kirby. It's not a I figured as much because I told you not to make a Doki Doki thumbnail.
But I still want to see the thumbnail. Like, you can't deprive me of this. You can't say, hey, I made you a thing. You can't see that thing, though. That's not allowed. God forbid that. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No. Not really. Okay. You choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous plan. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So why don't I go sit down instead of just standing like I'm the freaking teacher here? Because all we see are desks. Like, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Charizard to send this and then I will resume. I refuse to make a thumbnail. Fair. Especially from the internet side. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. My Wi-Fi do be hating me again. Are we lagging on our end? No, we're not, so it is your Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. I thought I'd check. Charizard! I want to see this beautiful thumbnail. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I am going for Yuri's path, by the way, if that were not obvious. But at the same time, I would feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glance from the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I'm lurking. Kai, hello. I was just spacing out. I'm under the sensing. I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
See ya, Sleepy. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Tell Al I said hi, because he'll probably go live while I'm live.
I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right?
Shiny hunting pupper with random. Yes. Wait. You didn't put the shiny Lillipup in the thumbnail, did you? I hope not, because... You know, I still don't know what that thing looks like.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. Yeah, that, Kai, you're good. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I didn't want to know that because I wanted to see what Shiny Pupper looked like blind. But now I know, so F. And it's a... No, I won't forget because I'll have to put in the thumbnail every time. Dang it, Charizard! It's okay, I still like the thumbnail.
I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, you know, like most people do. I have 1 book. I need 2. 2 of the same book. Get on it! Also, exclamation point Jamie. Great author. I haven't read the book yet, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get in time for reading. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. No! You pursue it! No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
I've stopped noticing Mew because first thing he does is put exclamation point Mew.
Once it starts to pick up, you'll have a hard time putting it down.
Exclamation point food and food.
It's very engaging and a relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Where have I heard the name Markov before? Other than Outlast. There's an anonymous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school, me, who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Also possibly me. I don't know.
Book is called How to Get a Girlfriend with Random. Don't take my advice. My advice is what your parents will tell you. Be yourself. Be yourself and don't be a jerk. Unless you can find someone you can get in a relationship where you can be a bit of a dick to them, then, and they're cool with it, then take it slowly with that one.
But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange.
Yeah, I think the game's hinting at this is about to hit a dark turn. Yep.
Mew says this, yet he's been single and he's been asking me for dating advice. So joke's on him, really, isn't it?
Yeah, don't be a jerk. Unless, or else you get no nuggy.
She gets targeted by these people who escaped from as an experiment. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and life starts to fall apart.
Okay, this is getting way too real. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be nice. And so that dark turn came from nowhere. Random just exposed Mew. I have the DMs to prove it. No, I haven't. I have not ever set a goal for how long a relationship my relationships are gonna last. I play relationships as, hey, we've gotten this far. Yay, let's celebrate and see how further we can get.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a sort of fan of that thing, are you, Random?
No, that's not it. Yeah, what he said. Messed up situations. I just realized I brought Stitch into the Doki Doki universe. Oh no. Oh dang, he exposed you, Random. See, but none of that's true. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah. Totally forgot Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I think that's the same thing with all of them.
It's just that those kind of stories, They change you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
Ugh. That's actually not a bad roast. I'll give you that one. But if you're genuinely asking, relationship. Actually, wait. No. YouTube. Hold on. I'm genuinely curious. So, longest relationship is 1 year and 2 months. How long did the Pokemon Moon series go for? Not including the sequel. Pokemon Moon, 20 episodes. February 23rd, 2018. July 6th, 2018. So that's about 6 months. So yeah, relationship. Can I add that to the rare roasts? Sure.
They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil. Just because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonists, they're made out to be a naive one. A naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna assume that's a knife pun. And please don't spoil the game. Like, again, the whole reason I was playing this is so it's blind. I know they kill themselves, but I don't know who does with what. So.
but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Clearly, Yuri hasn't watched this channel. I don't really think you need to worry. That's just you're passionate about eating. Wait, what? Okay, Beast. I'm all for puns, but if it involves spoilers, then no. Last warning. Lost interest. You got my roasting material. Oof to random. I don't even remember half of what I just said, so.
The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's...
Also, welcome back, Salvi.
That's true.
In fact, might as well get started reading, right?
You don't have to.
You could be for... Beast. I'm pretty sure it already mentioned that Yuri cuts, so I know it's not. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Let me just get the book.
Alright, it's fine if I say here, right? You retrieve book. Also, I don't really want cutting jokes or suicide jokes in the chat. That's not something you joke about, and that should go without saying. Something with 60s.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It is reading in company with someone. I see. I can see clearly now.
Okay, Beast. I know this isn't related to anything, but last warning. No knife. Any more knife jokes or anything like that, you will be timed out. I frankly don't care.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Or anything. Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulders and read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Anyways. No, that's Sayori. Sayori wants the food. Yuri is in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really do it.
Is Yuri Canadian? 'Cause my god.
I'm pretty sure that was Irish, but
I actually can't do a Canadian accent.
I'm disappointed in myself. I'm gonna just say a boot. That's about it.
Yuri is Canadian, I think.
You apologize a lot, don't you?
If Yuri likes maple syrup, I'm confirming she's Canadian. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk up until it's against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the both of them.
Ah!
I would give her a lot of food, but my pink Kirby friend ate a lot. That's just a theory. A game theory.
I suppose so.
Where are you gonna get purple hair from? Next time you guys see me, my hair will be purple. I'm kidding.
Yuri timidly closes her copy.
Once we both leech in a bit, our soldiers are almost touching.
Ooh.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use it instead of my right. Wait, my character is left-handed? Are we sure I am not in book? Because I can also use this hand. You're finally good for something. It only took you 16 years. For now realizing you didn't see the right hand, but you know. You just spit everywhere. Good job, Jordan. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn pages. Here. So, what's happening? I think we're just vibing with Yuri right now. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Ah.
I did the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it down and flips it to her side.
Why do you keep disappearing? Stop disappearing. That's illegal.
You should dress up as...
You know what?
Would I be able to? Jordan is playing with his wife. Nah, just Yuri. You actually have me thinking about this now. I don't think it would be possible. I could probably dye my hair purple I regret saying that. Probably dye my hair purple and wear something along the lines of what she wears. We could attempt that. Does Yuri have glasses? What's illegal is accusing me when you killed someone.
I saw Charizard vent.
But holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together before. She likes you.
It's actually kind of distracting me.
God damn it, computer me, you're better than me. I mean, like, you should be better than me with this shit.
Crap. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if I curse on this series as much, considering how twisted it is, but I'm still going to say no cursing. He's on his way back from the milk store. Yay!
It's almost as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision. Her eye moved. That's sick.
Are you ready? Wait, no. Are you ready?
Huh? What? Sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about?
To turn the page. Oh, sorry.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Okay, glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Yes! It's reading that's the issue. Are you sure that's milk in this bag? Okay, I'll stop.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm probably way overreading all of this.
We continue reading.
Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me so I can turn out my own violet. William, we continue the first chapter in silence. Oh god. I'm a silent reader when I do read. But reading together in silence... I mean, I've always tried to do that because I don't like reading to teachers when I never liked reading to teachers when I was younger. I still don't like reading to people. Unless the right situation comes up, then I don't mind reading to people. But I'd much prefer to read in silence. Exclamation point, Jamie. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumbs gently let go of the pages. I let it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly, though, but... the main character reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
I don't mind being patient with you 12 hours later. I don't mind being patient with you 12 years later. I don't mind being patient with you. Yuri's dead in a casket. Several more years later, I'm dead now in a casket.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She's also second-guessed all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Burb. Oh, missed a message. It's not like I can see into your head or something. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri stayed silent.
But random. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, it's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I swear to God this game is reading my exact thoughts. What am I thinking? I don't even know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about. Sorry. I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Oh god, I forgot I wrote a poem. What did I put? I think I targeted it towards Yuri as much as I could. I don't remember.
I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other.
It's okay, Yuri. You are a safe woman.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Risky! Exclamation point. Risky. I think Mew actually left, so I don't think there's anyone here to do exclamation point. Risky.
Risky!
Hello, Risky. Risky, forgive me for my sins yesterday and to not being able to stay for the full Risky Rufflet stream like a good human. Yuri inhales, exhales, spared from her finishing thoughts.
Is that alright, Yuri?
I don't like how my camera's like weird. Why is my camera dummy thick?
You look kind of down.
I'm just gonna move the mic.
I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Alright. Yes, I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Oh, waifu. Oh god. That's Celeste's waifu. What? In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after something happens.
That's good reasoning.
In that
case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. Can do, will do, probably will forget to do. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag. I like doing Natsuki's voice. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But it can't really say it's any better either. God damn. Oh, thank God.
Huh? You what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I got the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you...
Wait.
Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's a... Something tells me Natsuki completely missed it. Yeah. Come to think of it.
This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh?
You think so?
Well, yeah. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might have the same wavelength.
Vision. My vision's doubled, so forgive me if I miss a word or screw up some grammar.
But you never really struck me as her type.
Did I strike you as your type? My microphone has been unplugged. Oh, I may have to reboot OBS now. Oh, don't make me reboot OBS.
afford. Yeah, goodness. Hello? Alright, you guys can still hear me. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Thanks. Like she's dragging around dead weight. That's a bit mean. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have just flown away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Equally wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. Rhythm of words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. The music's getting slightly distorted. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy tried to help me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Who is Amy? Is Amy Santiago? Amy has a lot of friends, and I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. If her friends start to like spiders too, that's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The better off is Oh, hey, Natsuki. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, message is pretty straightforward in this poem. You doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler apologies. She's grass. Cool. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. That's how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Never was some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people to find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Okay, I'll give her that one. She gets a point there. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Or if I have a stroke conveniently while streaming. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. And I'll write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Nobody likes you. Sorry. Ooh. I like this one test. Random. It had some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like Makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Well, just try to be nice about it. Don't just try to be nice about it. Why does this keep happening? If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still liked this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, random. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of the problem. Yeah, you don't have to plug yourself every time you show up, like, in the same stream. You can just plug yourself once, and plug yourself again when you leave. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. A poem's not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I didn't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Wouldn't you at least try to giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. God. In-game version of me is smarter than real version of me. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that in mind. Well, yeah, this game is hinting. It's hinting. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait. Sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes I like a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and sad things. Happy and sad. Alright, this isn't going to be the end of the game, because this game's just starting to get messed up. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Is Sayori just living in a happy world where she thinks everything is happy sunshines and rainbows, and then she slowly realizes that everything is not happy sunshines and rainbows, and then she slowly takes her life? Is that what's happening here? Is she blinding herself by true sadness? Until she experiences the sadness by a grief of some sort? But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give that rain cloud a little hug. And it makes it a happy rainbow. Yep, that's exactly what this is. So, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, random. I should go write that down then. Can you read my poem now, okay? Okay, I can read this. Autumns. I pop my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls and sunshine rubbing together in bundles like a bundle of kitties. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Okay. There's no time to waste. If I put the bottle, keep it safe. If I put a bottle on the shelf, all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight that make amends. Sometimes a little, but sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. After night, more dreams. After friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets and nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow the dust off the bottle caps. I don't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally done, I open it up and come in my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly put them all on the shelf and all in one after another, holding them out for each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the pile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeah. Holy crap. Sir, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Been really touchy with my feelings lately. I see. I see clearly. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe I'm just used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Magic the Gathering? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna write until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I've always been in a habit of getting to something before dropping it and no more than later in the week. And if it's one of those times, seeing your passion in her eye makes it hard for me. Alright. Yuri! Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the sky. Oh, why is the microphone keep getting unplugged? Nani? Hello. Okay, we're still going. Yuri stares at the poem with an surprised expression on her face. You like it? Random. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Okay, it quote-unquote double taps. Okay, that's good. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. See him here. Sorry if I'm not really reading chat. They really want to giving it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? People listening to you? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. No, been there. Got the shirt, got the sweater, got the badge. And seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe you. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Oh! You and your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote with me, sir? I do. If it's with you. So I actually can't read handwriting, so we're good. Happen of the dead night, slicing bread for a guilty snack. Raccoon outside my window. My attention was caught by the scudding of a raccoon outside the window. Yeah, I don't have the patience to read handwriting. There was something about a knife. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. There was something involving a knife. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Mew exposing random. How is Mew exposing me? Mew, what are you doing? Go on. How art thou exposeth of the me? Yeah, Mew does not do the exposeth of the me. Well, I think it's something different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way for me to indulge my more unusual hobby. Those sorts of things I usually keep myself to. So, sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? Something about ridicule and for a strange interest? Huh? She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the type of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Ah, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would have hated myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Hi again, Random. How's writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Mama. Alright. Great job, Random. I was going all in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this so deep. It's underestimating. It's easy for people to underestimate me. That way I always count. It always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of grading, right? Grading of full imaginary symbolism? Like Yuri, who likes the simple, direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Oh, it's unlike Sayori. Yuri likes it when readers left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of the way they wish just by feeling, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. You take years of practice, which I assume Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm not sure. I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just explore by learning and trying new things. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Here, let's. The colors, they won't stop. Beautiful, bright, beautiful colors. Save me. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless symphony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violently granting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sing, constant, tragant. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Playing a viol. Pizza crust. An endless poem of loneliness. Save me. Load me. Files. Look for doki. Feel more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. I like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your worlds can totally change the mood of the poem. It's like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like trying to speak over noise. You see, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's right. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it doesn't happen. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? It's my advice. Monica just broke the fourth wall to all hell. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really need to have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets. I get out to you. That's okay. That's great and all, but doesn't that tell us that we're actually gonna be doing? That doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing. Think about it. Ah, sorry. I thought you already heard about it too. We are going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come on recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring posters. We'll do that for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those up, did you? Yeah, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. That's a lot asking them to recite poems from out loud. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the Fiddler's Club. If we staff the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Let's take standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem. And then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like not so good as ever. Okay, fine. I guess let's just get it over with. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Well, Yuri is another story. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Whoa. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main thing. I want each one of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. You can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect we'll be able to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Sorry about that. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook for a specific poem. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Its clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, she incorporates surprise. She knows exactly how to imply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri is intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Monica finished the set of the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks towards the podium. This poem is called... Yuri, next. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Imagine, of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting it so much? As Yuri gets past the part, her voice changes. That's like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into books. Her quivering words transform into sharply syllables and fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure is what she intended. Perfect timing. Hi Kai, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, I guess. This must be a rare glimpse of what wildfire Yuri keeps settled inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she'd be bewildered even by her sight. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to applaud. Everyone joins in me afterwards and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't applaud for her. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry. Sayori. A lot harder than I thought. You should just do this so easily. Should have to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's a poem, so it'll come out the best, and that way best. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins the poem. However, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. but hearing it come from Sayori almost gives it a whole new meaning. Needless to say, Sayori meant what she liked when she likes my poems. It's like she got to reach more deeply in someone than I thought. I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Reading for 2 hours is hard, guys. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Random liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits real nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where a sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Hi, are you still here? Well, I've been practicing for that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Actually, drinking water right now? Worst thing you can do when you're doing voices. Next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Huh. Don't make me go before Random. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Random lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection for what to read. We'll just deal with the words I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of everyone on the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, I'm feeling awkward. Recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyways. I'm sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability, and more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something you can improve on over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly, big words, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. He's cool. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sole attitude disappears so little. While she's reading a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? I need freaking easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people, it will be way easier. And put whatever face I want from other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's going to like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets. to let me know ahead of time if what you...
Jeez. I should probably find some other homes.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Ah. Yeah, no problem.
Hey everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. So I'd like to continue that. I'd like to also be able to say words.
Hello, gotcha. Welcome to the stream. I do believe you are new here. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. My name is Random. I do stuff.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Does this mean Friday is when all hell breaks loose?
I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to live by the same way enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best just to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, you don't have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Wait, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez. Thanks, guys. You make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Tess. Random. Nah.
I'm aware Monica is a glitch, but please don't spoil anything.
Thank you.
You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Ready. Walk home with Sayori once more. You know, it's only been for a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's a little quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here. Oh, if I say I would walk home with Yuri, you say you're gonna kill herself? I'm trying to go for Yuri's path, but I think I'm stuck on Sayori now. Well, okay. If I say right now that I'd probably walk home with Yuri, Sayori can either kill herself now, or I can lie to her and say I would still walk home with Sayori. But then if this is the thing Yuri genuinely asks, then I can be like, yeah, let's go walk. Which would also lead to Sayori's death. But given how shy and self-conscious Yuri is, if I say no, she'd probably take her life too.
Oh, there's no good answers.
I'm sorry. Sayori, you're great, but I'm sorry. Walking home with Yuri. Huh. Why does the thought of that make my heart beat? What? Why are you sending me a copy of anything? I don't...
I have Genocide or Undertale. And I'm not gonna play any fan games, so. Yeah, I know how hard it is for her to schedule. I would feel awful turning her down sick. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That's nothing to do with what you said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even a point to speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori? Can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Okay, so I'm guessing if you don't want Sayori dead, you can't just lie to her. There's something that makes it. I would hate to take them away from her. So Sayori's jealous. She's the jealous type. Okay. Who knows what will happen in that time? Judgment. I believe this is not safe. No. Unstable. Unpalatable. Depression, I believe, is Sayori. What is marriage? Understood. Climax. Oh, I didn't mean hit sticky. Why am I putting sticky in this? Stars? No. There we go. Eternity. Bitch. Broken. God damn it, Charizard. Who's lust? Oh god, is Yuri, like... Does Yuri have more than just a lust for blood? Probably. Don't answer that. Pain! Maybe lose the word pain and get in a cabin going. Oh man. Wait. The last one here again. God damn it, Charles. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm really happy that you're all willing to help out for a festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Natsuki, who hurt you? Huh? Weren't you complaining about that yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to go play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Damn it, I should have went for Natsuki. It sounded like a... You sound like Sayori all of a sudden. Right, Natsuki's my new favorite. Monica, do they usually have rice squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look for. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke made no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Okay, excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Looking down at me. Look over her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. I don't know, Charizard. It's weird. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Why am I voicing me? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? It feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shows me a big smile. Well, let me distract you from having fun with everyone. That's exactly what she doesn't want. She's jealous. If you say so. They worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back with the news, but the conversation is already disappeared. That's not the word, but I can't be asked to word. With everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she had noticed anything with Sayori recently. They've been preparing the rest of them to spend them. I timidly approached Monica who was shuffling through some paper onto her desk. Random, what's up? Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything else with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much, but she seems like a bit downcast. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Randall. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never like this. She's always talked to me about all the things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I will drop it. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. You are a simulation, and that is all you will ever be. I mean, huh? And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Random. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. I think they're hinting at that Sayori likes me. Character. Hydrate. And activate your light dinosaur. Does that show up on camera? It does. It's like an extra light has been turned on inside of her. What? No way. Iori is always like that. She's been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Random. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around? I said too much. I'm sorry, I don't know anyway. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Oh, alright. Sarah, she kneels down next to Sarah and gently stirs. She's keeping her voice quiet so I can hear from her. Signs of dumbness. No, sorry, Lori told not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. It's impossible to do it when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? Now why am I letting... How much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri. You know, the tallest one here. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me. She looks away quickly, so flustered by her book. Oh, is this gonna lead to me having to pick Yuri or Sayori? And then if I pick Yuri, Sayori's gonna kill herself. But if I pick Sayori, Yuri's gonna kill herself. Why can't we just live and be happy? I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a convo on her own accord. No choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. Down from my desk and sit next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone just with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How do you mean to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I can do. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern to those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy, that's all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, and I asked her about it and she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. Oh, it's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstood. Stand. Stood. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive of you. Maybe I'm just reading a little bit into it. Random. The world is full of meaning often hidden in deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think... there might be something behind it all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. I don't think Charizard saw the message, so I'll read it. Charizard, Gacha wants you to pick Undertale, True Genocide, or Poketail. That or he left. Going outside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern, but in your case she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Sen looked deeply into my eyes, her expression gentle but curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I inferred the case. Sometimes. What have I done? What do you mean? What happened, dude? A person's mysteries are untold even of them themselves. And to you, as honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feeling that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple dude. Also, I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Well, that's not a compliment, is it? Is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. You should be able to take my mind off the whole thing. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. Charizard, you may be behind on stream. So it has been a little bit since I said that. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. How did you know I have math? You can hold this for a second. Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher, which is the electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll get going on some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she moves. I don't know how to word her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and something. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where you two have to. Yuri was gonna make some tea, so Son realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Mark. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please. Mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve random in club activities? TCB, welcome to the stream. I believe you've been here before. Where did Monica come from? I don't know. Enough games. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for the 10th like. Wait, we have 10 likes? Why do we have 11 likes? All the people with my comfort. Oh. PCB, have you been here before? I feel like I know your name. Then let's go, random. Ah. Very quickly I exit the room and I follow. I spoke with her thinking.
How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
It's just something about the way she said that. Made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but that's not the point. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Random? How come when I even do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, we can't always hide them. But you can always amplify things in your head. Make your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. That brings up a whole other issue, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Random. I really like...
I'm pretty sure this is just filler. The being friends with you is filler.
You really like being friends with you?
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Feels kind of awkward, something like that. It's 'cause there's not much room. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. We fill up the water pitcher and return to the classroom. Fun fact, I actually don't like tea in real life.
Random, do you like oolong tea?
I assume that's how you say that. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course.
I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll even be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot, beginning to measure the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was just letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try and express myself a little bit more.
Right, you're good.
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Random.
I've been saying test, haven't I?
It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour the cup of tea for each of us.
Random, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can really get with back against the wall rather than bending over in my desk.
Ah, sorry, didn't realize.
No worries.
No worries. No worries.
I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. Mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture.
So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. Bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hitting from Seniority's candy radar. I take it since it goes well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side, as if in sync. We assume the same reading position as last time and holding the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sighs closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in the posture that makes it even harder to focus, because now I feel worried about making sure I accidentally don't touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Forgive me right now. Forgive me, please. Charizard, what are you doing? Charizard? I was supposed to end 3 minutes ago, I just realized. Charizard, why? Why Charizard? Alright, welcome Bacon, welcome Nessa, welcome Alpha, welcome the undead guy from here. Apple Raid. Randy, Evelyn, Amanda, Lexi. Welcome everyone. Oh god, we have 12 viewers. I can no longer keep track of chat. Chat was dead. It was peaceful. Charizard, look what you've done. For real though, welcome everyone. Thank you all so much for the raid. Thank you all so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it, man. I don't actually get rated that often, so cheers. My name is Randy. I'm not ready to do an intro. Bacon, I've noticed. Please don't spam Peach Raid. I do appreciate it though, nonetheless. Thank you. We do a variety of content over here. We do Doki Doki. Okay, Bacon, please don't spam it. This is why you don't play Doki Doki. You mean if I play games you guys don't like, you guys give me more support? Dude, I never get rated. Thank you so much. Kai, get Emily's command in here now. I do a bunch of stuff. Doki Doki. I have a Mr. Mime series going on that gets posted once in a blue moon. We have some vibe streams. We shiny hunt Lillipup, play Enter the Gungeon, all sorts of fun things. So, if interested, stay. If not, good content's down the door to the left, and the sweets are on the right. I guess I kind of have to stay now. Thank you, everyone. Shall I post a link? She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world has faded away. I use my willpower to focus on reading. I'm dyslexic, so please forgive me if I butcher some words. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble. I need to stop clicking. Sorry. Also, for context, my name is Test because I didn't realize I'd have to reinstall the game to rename myself. We're just going with it. Thank you so much for that raid, though. Like, Jesus, that was a powerful one, man. Griff will let go of the book to finish opening the bird. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
You sure?
Well,
I will be raiding at the end of this, by the way, so.
yay. No mods.
Oh, trust me, if no one plugs her, I'm adding her to the Nightbot command. Don't test me.
If I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
You sure?
Of course.
Okay, that's a cool like transition effect. That's cool. I like that. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Gotcha. Don't spam, dude. You've listened to me say to several people, don't spam. Thank you. I'm typically chill with these things, but I've had to tell people a lot. Also, if anyone here is new and is still here, appreciate it. Don't spoil anything. I know some things in this game. I know it's a horror game. I can sense the whole things are about to hit the fan real quick soon. So, here, Charizard, you can have mod until a mod comes back. There you go, Charizard, you have mod. Go plug Emily. Miri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to her. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply pots her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what the hell just happened. Oh. Random? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. But that's... well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean... not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's what all it was. Yeah. So once we're done reading with Yuri, we're gonna wrap it up. Then... you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Okay, you can take it off. Alright. Shout out to Charizard for plugging. But I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet. How do you even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of the breath. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips. But this time it's different. I take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. That was a sudden ending. Oh, are we done reading? Oh, okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Random, can you help Yuri put the tea stuff away? Yeah, of course. We weren't just feeding each other chocolates. No, that wasn't. No, didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up cups from the floor. Okay, so we're done reading. I pick up the bag of chocolates, and then we hastily clean up without a word being between us. I get the feeling it's something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright. We're gonna end it here. If you guys enjoyed, then do things YouTubers ask you to do. I don't care either way. I just appreciate you all being here. Alright, let's go raid someone. Again, thank you all so much for those who came through the raid. Even if you left right after, greatly appreciate it. Are you live?
Sometimes. Sometimes. What up, BK? What's up, dude?
Alright. We're gonna raid this person. Nah, man.
I'm gonna shiny hunt on my own time, which is weird because I don't like shiny hunting. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, do the things that people ask you to do. Thank you all so much again for the raid. See you all there. Hashtag random gamers raid. Let's do this. Bum, 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 bum.